Okay.
Ready?
Woo! There goes Luna! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Come here. Good girl.
Woo! Yeah!
That four-legged 70-pound rocket ship moving faster than a bolt of lightning with the ball and my tongue hanging out of my mouth is me, little Licky Luna, and this is my story.
And Maya.
To begin, we have to go back, way back, before even I was born, to when Dad had his first pup, Staff, my big brother.
Hey, give me my sock.
That's my Uncle Deej. The pups and I love him so much, and he's so fun. He's always making funny jokes and playing with us and laughing and making funny voices. He didn't live by us very much, but when he was in town, we loved spending time with him.
Get him.
This is Dad and Uncle Deej and Grandpa. We all love Grandpa so much. He always wanted to show us so much love and gave us such good pets all the time. Dad saw how much fun Steph was having with other pups like Skippy and Sadie, our grandma's dogs, and he wanted to give Steph a sister to have fun with, so he found Gaia online and brought her home. She was a Mastiff, Rottweiler, Pit Bull mix, and she and Steph were inseparable and best friends.
You got her tail? Get him, Gaia. Get him, Gaia. Get her, Staff.
Steph was such a great big brother. He always was so gentle when Gaia was little.
Get him, Gaia.
Gaia grew up quick, and soon she was the one in charge of things, but that didn't stop the pups from playing and having a blast.
Do your wrinkles on your forehead. Gaia, you're so pretty. What are you digging for? Oh, is that the bone? Did you find it? No. Where is it? Where's your bone? Steph.
Oh, now you want
Steph
some.
wants some.
No, dude, she was climbing in these bushes behind the grill. And I went up through the fence and she didn't know I was there, and I just quick blew in her face. And she just went flying out of there. Scared the crap out of her. So funny.
Hey, what are you doing with the plants, huh?
Oh, you
Eating
mean
them.
You're herbivore now?
Eating them.
Eat your salad for the day? Oh,
All right. See you later.
You can go find Staff's bone for him?
Where's your bone at, Steph? Hey, where's your bone at?
Staff, you better go protect your bone. Your sister's onto it.
Here comes the speeding bullet dog. Hey, Steph. Hey. There's Gaia, tongue hanging out. Oh my. Gosh, chill out. Hey, chill out. Come on. Is this what you guys are gonna do when I'm gone? Holy cow, that was like a linebacker hit. Thirsty, Staff? You thirsty? Here. That was good. Alright. Oh, puppies. You want it? Come here. Okay. Happy Dog Day. Hope you like your treat. Guy likes the water. Cool down on a hot day for the hot dog. Really? Really? Really, Steph? Really? Oh, Kaya, she's so loopy. Horny dog. Steph's a horny dog. Steph's a horny dog. You ain't nothing but a horn dog. Rockin' all the time.
Steph and Gaia were best friends and life was amazing for a few months. Then Dad moved into a new place and he left the pups at a person he thought was his friend's house during the move, and the guy called him and said Gaia had ran away. This didn't make any sense to Dad because Gaia would never go anywhere without Steph. So Dad drove an hour away every day for 3 months looking for Gaia. He made missing dog posters and hung them on the Highway 74 from Lake Elsinore all the way to Hemet. He took out ads in the newspaper. He posted in the Lost Animals groups of Facebook. He called every animal shelter in the Inland Empire and surrounding areas every single day. He had friends ride dirt bikes through the hills and mountains with megaphones calling her name. He even had people driving in cars with passengers who were flying drones to try to find her. He began to think she had been stolen because he started getting calls that whenever he would hang up a lost poster, someone was following behind him was tearing them down. He and Steph were heartbroken. After a while, they decided it was time to move on, so Dad started looking for a new sister for Steph when he came across a Craigslist ad for a Mastiff Rottweiler puppy, and he drove out the next day and picked me up. This is where my story begins. And spoiler alert, I wasn't a Mastiff Rottweiler.
Are you tired back there, Luna? Think you have a big enough bed?
P.S. If you drink or like to stay hydrated, we can play a drinking game. Every time you see me with something in my mouth, whether it's a bone, toy, tail, treat, or anything like that, take a sip. Every time you see me licking someone, take a sip. And every time I take something in my mouth and shove it in Dad's face, take a swig.
Get it, Luna.
Steph was so happy to have me around, and he was such a good big brother. He put up with a lot of my puppiness, and I loved eating. Then, about a month after Dad and Steph picked me up, Dad got a call that someone had found Gaia. He drove all the way out there, and it looked like her, but he wasn't sure, so he took her to the vets to check for a microchip. She wasn't microchipped and also still had her dew claws. Gaia's were removed, so he knew this wasn't the same pup. Dad saw how grateful the new dog was and how protective and loyal to us she was, and so he decided to keep her when he didn't get any responses from our posting about finding her. That's how Dad got 3 dogs. He didn't plan on it, but we all actually chose him and each other. He named the new pup Maya since she looked so much like Gaia, and we began our adventurous life together.
There's Jeeves. Look at Jeeves. Look at Jeeves. Hey, what's up, Jeeves? What's up, Jeeves? Good girl, Maya. Hey, there's Jeeves. There's Jeeves. Yeah. Hey. Hi. There's Jeeves. Freya's sister. Freya's brother. Oh. Such a good boy. Hey. Hey, what's up, Luna? Hey. Don't listen to her, Jeeves. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. No, she's very vocal. Just in general. Dude, she.
When we were young, we were always causing trouble like puppies do. It's not our fault. We're just doing our job. And this is when I got spayed. Maya and staff were trying to figure out what the heck happened to me.
Bro, you fucking enlarged my dog.
Luna coming in hot.
Dude, you have an extra.
How were they?
We were always so happy when Dad came home. Even though he was usually only gone for a few hours, sometimes it seemed like he'd never be back.
Yeah. Hey, what? Did you miss me? Yeah. Hey, Stab! Stab! Hey, Stab! Where's Stab at? Stab! Stab! Go, Stab! Hey, Stab! I love you, Stab! Hey! 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 Yeah, go play.
After a while, we moved into a new home in Dove Canyon. It was a nice big house with lots of room to run around and play inside. Plus, there was a guard gate to the community to keep out all the riffraff. Uh-oh, the cage. We must have done something bad. Which reminds me of that time I went to the big house. Yeah, you heard of that, right? Hard time. 2 weeks. What happened was the gardeners were always scheduled to come on Fridays, and the deal was they did the front yard and always made sure to ring the doorbell, and if Dad was home, he'd make sure we were inside the house because Maya was so protective of our home. And if Dad wasn't home, the gardeners would just come back the next week. Well, the gardeners decided to come on a Tuesday, and that silly gardener sent his 12-year-old son into the backyard without letting him know how we do things around here. Maya thought it was a bad guy that was trying to come take our home away, so she bit him. It was just a little nip, but the boy started crying, and this old fart neighbor who didn't like us because we were always so happy and full of energy called the cops on us. It would have been no big deal, but Maya had some priors, so they would have put her down. Dad couldn't let this happen, so he chose me, the lickiest, lovingest, sweetest of all the pups, to go to jail for 2 weeks to do the time for Maya. The whole time the doctors kept saying they could never imagine me biting someone, and they were right, but snitches get stitches. When I got out, Dad cooked me up a whole ribeye steak for dinner and thanked me for my contribution to the family. Just doing my part, Dad. We loved the fireplace, always warming up our butts. Dad called it the rump roast. I always loved being cozy wrapped up in a blankie. We loved going on walks and patrolling the neighborhood, smelling the smells and barking at other pups to let them know whose territory this was. Dad was always having friends over hanging out. They were great. Some of them would even take us for extra walks because they loved us so much. Here's Dad trying to show off his one-handed break. You can tell he's an absolute sharpshooter.
Why can't boys give me this much attention? Instead only dogs do.
Maya was always the alpha, but she didn't mess with me. She knew I'd put up a fight if she tried to come take my bone or toy or treat. Staff, on the other hand, was more of a wimp, so we both always had a good time taking his toys away from him. Dad called him a gentleman, but we thought he had feline tendencies. This is Jacob. He was my favorite friend of Dad's in Dove Canyon. He loved me so much and I loved him. He always told me I was his favorite pup and so pretty. He'd even make funny memes of me when I had bones and sticks in my mouth.
Do the puppies want to go for a walk? Gonna go for a walk? I think you do. I think you do. All right, let's go. Let's go for a walk. Come on. There. Now you better get hydrated. Happy puppies!
Don't round gang, $100,000 chains. What you say, JD? Bling bling, money ain't a thing. You ask me again and I'ma tell you the same. I'm flipping nephew Jay. Dizzy, Izzy, boy we getting busy with Lil Bow Wizzy. It's off the hizzy. I threw him like a frisbee. He came back like a boomerang.
Do the puppies want a chicken leg? For you, Maya? For you, Steph? Say cheese. Cheese. Hey, you guys like the running shoes I bought you? So that your pads don't wear out when we're triking you around the block? Oh, gangsta. The puppies want their bark box? This month's theme is Alice in Wonderland. Ooh. You ready for your Alec in Wonderland? A lick? All right. Who wants the hat? There you go, Maya. Oh, yeah. Oh, what else do we have? Pineapple cake thing? There you go, Steph. Okay, Luna. Hey, yours is right here. Ooh, you got the Cheshire Cat. How appropriate. There you go. Arrgh.
Then we moved to Encinitas, and it was my favorite place we ever lived. We had 10 acres, and Dad fenced in a whole acre of it, so we had plenty of room to run around, play fetch, and catch squirrels and rabbits. We saw all kinds of cool animals all the time that were new to us. Deer, coyotes, snakes, toads, even bats that flew like they were drunk and sometimes crashed into the house. Plus, there was the most beautiful sunsets and lots of cool hiking trails all around. We even found a creek that became one of our favorite places in the world to go hang out.
Hey, should we go do a lap? More laps? Yeah? Come on, Maya, let's go. Hey. Yeah, there's good puppies. Yeah. Oh, Stubby. That's a good boy. Isn't it pretty out here? This is Luna. Why are you sitting? We loved laying on Dad's bed with him and cuddling. We even loved it when he wasn't home. When Mommy moved in, she put an end to that, but it was fun while it lasted. Dad thought I could see spirits because I would always stare up at the corners of the ceiling or be staring at nothing and start growling. I think I was a cat in a past life.
Dad dressed me up as a reindeer one year, and I was so cute. I think Staff and Maya were jealous because they didn't get any costumes. You guys see the coyote? You guys see the coyote? Yeah. When we weren't roasting on the couch or chasing critters, Dad put us to work as the foreman for all his construction projects. We helped him with design layouts, site plans, quality control, and even checked in on the workers' areas to make sure they were running a nice tight ship. Spoiler alert, they weren't. What's up, you psychopaths? Then one day, Dad showed up with the scary machine that threw out treats. I didn't like it. The noise was always unexpected and weird. Plus, Maya always sat in front of it, cherry picking all the treats. Lucky for me, Uncle Joe always made sure I got my fair share.
Use the yogurt sauce. Ready? Get one. Eat it. That's really gross. See, like, this is what Maya does. Maya fucking stands by it. Oh, it also gives me the audio. Really? Yeah.
They don't talk shit.
Bro, that dog treat was so gnarly. It's like a boss. Yo, you eat one. They're so salty. When we first bought the Encinitas property, there weren't any neighbors. Our house was the last house that backed up to a couple hundred acres, but as soon as we moved in, they started building a new community behind us.
Funny how that works, right? We got to go on walks every day and watch the progress of all the homes being built. There were so many trails and horse paths, and the views from the top of the hill were incredible. We loved our daily walks and adventures all over the mountain.
Hey, Maya, Luna, come on. Go. It is just absolutely beautiful out here right now. It's been raining all day. Oh, who's that? Is that a little spirit guide? Maybe. And then we've got the rain droplets coming down. It feels so nice. We've got a double rainbow right there. And it is just peaceful and not too hot, and it just feels great. And it is really beautiful out here. Look at that double rainbow. Wow. Yeah. The puppies are happy. They're off the leashes running wild. Skip. Just wanted to capture this moment in time because life is good and beautiful. And I love it. Love you, Staff. Love you, little Luna. Love you, baby Maya. Love you, Skip.
That is a big fucking snake. That thing's like 5 feet long. Look how fat that is. All right, come on. Dad got this gazebo set for the patio and it had a screen to keep the bugs out, but it didn't come with a dog door. Crazy, right? So I took the liberty of installing one myself. That way I could always be with him. Dad's other friend Cole had a pup too. We called him Crazy Louie because his name was Louie and he was always so amped up all the time. Never a dull moment with him around. We loved our toys and bones. Dad would always get the tear-proof, destruction-proof toys because the labels said they were impossible to break and rip apart. Well, we showed them. Most toys usually only lasted about 20 minutes. The good ones would last a couple of days. Unless it was one of the big bones, those would take us a couple weeks to get through, and boy did we love them. Here she comes. Where are you going with that thing, Luna? Where are you going? What? Oh, that's a big bone. Just making sure Dad's okay on the toilet because he's taking a while. Mom and I looking so pretty. Of course, I'm just looking off at the ghost in the corner that nobody else could see. Staff, Maya, Dad, Mom, and I's absolute favorite thing to do when Encinitas was go to the creek and play in the water. We know it was a creek day when Dad started loading up all the toys and balls and towels and treats into the truck, and we were always so excited. Dad called me a muskrat because that's how I looked when I swam. Playing fetch and swimming and getting all wet on those hot summer days was some of the best times of our lives.
Luna! Luna!
Luna, out of the bushes, come on. Your stick?
Go, Staffy, go! Come on, Maya! Maya, come to mommy! Come here, baby!
Stick. Get it, Steph.
Go get it, Staffy!
Oh, it's tongue. Oh, yeah. Hey! Well, stick. Got it? This way. Right here. Go get it. Get a stick. Yeah, get it, Maya. Steph, go get it.
Oh!
Yeah, good boy, Steph. Yeah.
Yay, Luna! Oh!
Looks like a little muskrat.
Maya, you wanna go?
Maya, you gotta swim. You gotta swim, Maya. You just gotta go for it.
Look at Maya go!
Oh, Maya, you can swim. Where'd the stick go? Did the stick sink? Alright, here's another stick. Ready? Go get a
You
stick.
can get it!
Yeah, go get the stick. Get a stick. Come on. Go get it. Get a stick. Fetch.
Go! Good girl, Maya!
Maya, come. Come. Come on. Come on. Come on. Steffi.
Oh, yeah! Look at that, Maya!
I got you. I got you. Alright, Maya, your turn. Come on, swimming lessons. Come on.
Maya, go, baby!
Come on, Maya.
Come on!
Come here.
Go!
Come here. Come here. Maya, come. Come on.
Dad's brother Derek loved me so much. Once when he was feeling really sad, Dad let me stay with him for a few days and be there for him, and we played and had such a great time. Deej, as we called him, was always so playful and happy and laughing and smiling, and always just so much fun to be around. I loved Deej so much, and he loved me back.
Now. Go get it, Steph. Steph, get it. Come on, pups, get the balls. Go get it. Go, Maya. Maya, get the ball. Go get it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, this is a good girl. A good girl, Maya. Good girl. You're swimming. Good girl. Yeah, good puppies. Maya, go get it. Good girl, Maya. Hey, hey, look at this view.
Wowie, wowie, wowie. Yeah, there's a quad. Oh, the doggies are tired. Hey, oi. So beautiful up here. And this is our goal, to get this property after we lock down the other one. Except there's gonna be a house here. A nice one that Chrissy can live in. You got 2 toys? Uh-oh. It's October 17th, 2020. I'm moving from this place. Been here the past 3 years. As far as the eye can see, besides the top of that hill, besides that hill, it's all mine. And I'm gonna have to move. I just want to have a video of how beautiful this place is. Pups are happy. And yeah, just a lot of good memories here. First time I went really big and learned a lot of lessons. But it's beautiful and I'm blessed to have lived here. And I love this place. I'll always love you. 1732 Rancho Summit Drive, Encinitas. We never thought we'd leave Encinitas, but life had other plans for us. So after 4 years, we packed up and moved back to Orange County. Our new home was much different than the last one. The house was bigger and nicer and newer, but the yard was smaller. Luckily, there were lots of nature trails around to go on nice long walks. Plus, I found a new pastime, turtle watching. So this is the new water feature in the backyard. Luna loves it. Got the water wall. Got lights that shine up on it at night. And then in here there's some turtles. They like to hide. And I've got a couple little baby koi fish too. What are you guys looking at? The fuck? Alfredo. What's that, dude? Hey, there's a good girl. Luna and Maya. Hey, and this is my Mr. Staff. He's a good boy. Here's one of the diamondback terrapins. There's Alfredo the albino. Oh, this one's Chubbs. And there's another slider. And there's, so, there. Some little
minnows in there. And some koi around here somewhere. Where's all the koi fish? Oh, I think I saw one. There they are.
You guys being friends with the turtle? Aw? Are you being nice, Luna? There's a good girl, Luna. Be nice with the turtle. Look at her stance. Oh, and Alfredo's out there too. Look at Luna, you be nice.
We still had plenty of critters to keep us busy. Between the turtles, koi, bullfrogs, tree frogs, squirrels, rabbits, and even a possum and a snake, there was always something around to keep us on the hunt.
Hey, buddy. How you doing? You a good possum? Yeah. Sunshine feels good, doesn't it?
In our new house, Mom made a rule that we couldn't go on the couch anymore, so Dad brought over another couch from his office and put it in his home office, and that was the one couch we could lay on, which was fine because it was really, really comfy. We actually took over the whole entire room and it became the dog room. We also had a dog room downstairs where we would eat and drink. We are so we tell them, so we tell them, we are the puppies, we are the puppies, mighty, mighty puppies, mighty, mighty puppies. I am Snap, I am Snap, colored like a giraffe, colored like a giraffe. We are the puppies, we are the puppies. Mighty, mighty puppies, mighty, mighty puppies. My name is Luna, my name is Luna. As big as a tuna, big as a tuna. We are the puppies, we are the puppies. Mighty, mighty puppies, mighty, mighty puppies. My name is Maya, my name is Maya. Catch me on the playa, catch me on the playa. We are the puppies, we are the puppies, mighty, mighty puppies. Then for a while, I had this act I'd put on where I would favor my back right leg and walk around like a tripod, especially when we had guests over. Dad took me to the vets twice because of it, and the vets told him they couldn't find anything wrong and I might have been doing it for the extra attention. Then mysteriously, whenever it was time to go for a walk, I was healed and I was ready to go. One day, we went around a fence and found a whole new set of trails by our house. I think it was an abandoned military base or something. There was lots to explore and we even found a really nice pond. This was our new favorite place to go hike to.
Already tired. Look at all these tall flowers.
Luna, wanna race? Wanna race? Ready, set, go! You're slow today, Luna. Good girl.
Bunch of hot dogs. Thirsty pups. Pups like the pond.
Steffi! There's a good boy.
I always loved car rides and adventures. This is when Mom and Dad took me up to Topanga to hang out with Eras for the day. We had such a great time. Here we are eating in our dog room. We rarely ate at the same time though. Sometimes staff would watch us eating, and then other times Maya and I would watch staff eating. And sometimes I would just sit and watch everybody eat. After Din Din, we'd always get treats to cap off the meal.
Okay. Oh.
Sometimes when Mom and Dad were out of town, Grandma on Mom's side, Patty, would come over and help take care of us too. We all loved and appreciated when she stopped by. So remember the no dogs on the couch rule? Well, Dad found a loophole where if he put our bed on the couch, then we weren't technically on the couch. So we did that for a little while, but then Mom started getting smart to it, and we had to put an end to it. On the ground beside him was perfectly fine with us, though.
How are my puppies? Everybody like their pillows? Yeah. Yeah, they're all good puppies. Toot toot. Hey, Luna. Luna, don't steal his pillow. Get over here. Come on, lay down. Who's a good girl? Yeah.
When we were really lucky, Dad would take us on nighttime nature walks, which were great because there wasn't anyone else around, just the nocturnal critters.
Is everybody tired, pups?
And then one time, Mom and Aunt Sydney were walking us at night and stopped at the playground to have fun on the seesaw. Mom ate crap, but luckily I was there to make sure she was okay and kiss her boo-boo. Holidays were always fun for us. For Halloween, Dad dressed us all up. Maya was a Mexican soccer player, Steph was a shark, and I was a banana. And every Christmas, Dad got us all a bunch of toys to tear up. They usually kept us busy for a day or so. Here's a couple family photos of me and the pups and Dad and Deej and Grandma and Grandpa. It was a rare occasion having everyone together, but when it happened, it was so much fun. I don't know if you can tell yet, but Dad's favorite hobby was gardening, so most of his free time was spent working on the yard and taking care of all of his plants. I loved helping him in the garden. My favorite part of the job was going around to all the fruit trees and vegetables and eating everything before the birds could get to them. Just doing my job. He even had a special water bowl up there in the garden for me so I could hydrate during my shift. It's the pomegranate. Another great hangout place was the upstairs balcony facing the road. The sunsets were so beautiful up there and it was so peaceful, until a dog walked by and we had to let him know whose territory he was in. Besides that, it was mostly peaceful.
Okay.
Ready?
Woo! There goes Luna! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Come here! Woo! Yeah! And Maya. Yay! Look at him go!
Puppies! Happy Mother's Day.
Thank y'all.
We love you, Mom.
Love you too. Yay!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Who's my cute, handsome boy?
Oh, Mr. Staff. He's so cute. I love you so much, Mr. Staff. Who's a good boy? I love you, Maya. Let's go say hi to Luna. Hi, Luna. Hi. That's my cutie. My little Luna. Love you so much. No kissies? I loved our comfy beds in Mom and Dad's room, but sometimes Maya would have dreams she was running and chasing rabbits, and it would be hard to fall asleep. What do you think, Luna? What? No. Everything in life was great, and I was happy as can be, and I was so grateful for my wonderful life. Then, slowly, I started losing my appetite and stopped getting excited to go on our twice daily walks, so Dad and Mom knew something was up. Dad took me to the vets, and the vet said I needed to have emergency surgery to have a large cancerous tumor in my spleen removed. She said there was a good chance I would make it through and go back to living my normal life. So Mom and Dad had the surgery done, and they put me on an anti-cancer regimen of Fenben, CBD, milk thistle, curcumin, krill oil, and a Chinese herb called Yunnan Bayu. When we got home, Dad started feeding us steak and burgers with every meal to make sure I ate. Enjoy the burgers. Little skinny dog needs to eat her patties. Yeah, good girl, Luna. You like that? 2 weeks after the surgery, we went back for a follow-up visit, and the doc said I was doing great and things were looking good. I had my energy back, and we were so happy and grateful that it had all worked out. Sadly, a couple weeks later, I started having low energy again and not eating or wanting to go on walks. We went back to the vets, and the doc said the cancer had spread and I was having internal bleeding from the tumors. They had grown, and that's why I was low energy and my tummy was swollen. She said there wasn't anything else we could do, even if we had all the money in the world.
You want to see what you're having for dinner? Come on. Luna. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here, Luna. See right there? I don't know.
Dad was heartbroken and wanted to make my last days here on Earth as fun and comfortable as he possibly could. So we did a family trip to the dog beach. Maya, are you really comfy?
I think you're breaking my ribs. It just shakes so much. Girl.
She's like, yeah, now my butt won't get sandy. Here's our last family photo at the dog beach together. I did a lot of laying around my last days, but I was still eating and Dad could convince me to go on one walk a day. He thought it was important that I still moved my body and saw the sights of the neighborhood while I still could. I think Dad took this video because the sounds of his 3 hungry pups eating together made him happy inside. Luna, you like your bone? You like your bone? Yeah. Look at that big old bone. Luna, are you comfortable? Oh, puppies. Where's your squeaky? Oh yeah, Steph's got the squirrel. Yeah, the good boy. Oh, the good puppies. There you go. Yep, she can never just have one. She's gotta have all the bones over there. Grandma offered to do a photo shoot of us to capture some good moments together, and as you could probably guess, it was like herding cats trying to get us all to look at the camera at the same time. Here are some of my favorite pics from the photo shoot. Steph and Maya look great, but I think I stole the show. Later that week, Dad was out of town working, and Mom told him that I had stopped eating again. So Dad came home from his trip early and took time off to just cuddle with me and be with me. He knew my time was running out, and he was taking it pretty hard. Grandma and Skippy came over to spend more time with us over the next couple of days. They gave me lots of lovies and cuddles. This was my last time seeing Skippy, and I'm glad I could say goodbye to her. It was always interesting when she came to visit. Dad played lots of medicine music and prayed a lot for our spirit guides and guardian angels to come be with me during my transition. Don't tell Mom, but he even let us go up on his bed one last time as a pack to cuddle and reflect on all the good times and savor our last hours together. I love you puppies so much. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for all the lessons. Thank you for being so cute. Such good dogs. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you so much, puppies.
Set the sea to the little fish. Whitetail can really.
Dad made an appointment for Friday, August 23rd at 5 p.m. to have a vet come to the house and send me over the Rainbow Bridge to heaven. Both Grandma and Grandpa were planning on being there for my transition to heaven. Atuna. Yeah. There's your potty spot. Mom had a great idea to put me in the wagon when it was time for our nightly walk so I could still smell all the smells and see what's going on in the neighborhood, even though I wasn't strong enough to walk on my own. I'm so grateful for the last walk we got to go on as a pack. Here's our last picture of our last family walk ever together. Uncle Rob came over and gifted us a huge dog bed so we could cuddle on it together, and he prayed with me and loved me, and it was so nice. The dog bed made all the difference for my last couple of days and made me more comfortable and secure with family and friends all around me all the time.
Maya, you licking Luna's ear? Are you trying to fix Luna? Dr. Maya?
Are you trying to steal her love?
Yeah, Maya's definitely trying to steal Luna's love. She's like, why does Luna get this big bed? Why does Luna get all the attention right now?
Girl, don't you dare sit on me. Don't you dare.
She's like, this bed ain't big enough for all four of us. Hey, Maya. Maya. See the turtle staff? Where's your handsome boy?
My last day I was slow and my breathing was getting more labored from the internal bleeding. Dad did everything he could to reminisce on the things I loved around the house. He brought me out front and we all watched the kids on bikes ride by like we always used to do. He was trying to stay positive and happy for me as best as he could so I would be calm and not worried, but my body was shutting down. I didn't want to stay out front very long.
I love you so much, puppies.
We went back inside and I laid down in the corner of the hallway by myself. I just wanted to be alone. Dad brought me my favorite blankie and toy to help comfort me and then gave me some space. Later that night when it was bedtime, Dad carried me up to bed with my blankie and let me snuggle with his spirit guide. Staff and Maya and Mom all knew I wasn't doing too well and Dad gave me some CBD to try to help me sleep through the night. During the night, around 1:30 a.m., Dad woke up because he heard my nails click-clacking by the stairs. Usually he sleeps like a log, but he was on high alert because of the situation, so he got out of bed to check on me and help me down the stairs because he knew I couldn't do it on my own. He found me stuck between the second and third stair, unable to walk down anymore on my own. I was just standing there stuck. He picked me up and brought me outside to potty. I didn't go. Then he picked me up and brought me to the water bowl. I didn't drink. So then he picked me up and brought me to the big bed in the living room and laid with me wrapped up in a blanket. He started playing some more beautiful music and praying to God to be with us and ease the transition and keep me out of pain. Dad tried giving me some sleeping meds and muscle relaxers we got from the vets, but I wasn't able to swallow anything. Dad spent 2 hours cuddling and singing and praying with me, and Staff and Maya came downstairs and were licking me and doing their best to heal me. It was getting harder and harder to breathe, and then I stood up on the bed on all fours and just couldn't move. I looked into Dad's eyes and told him I was ready. I didn't want to feel like this anymore. I could see Dad's heart break. He called an emergency vet because he knew I couldn't wait another day and a half for the appointment he'd scheduled, and put me outside by the water bowl and ran upstairs and woke up Mom and told her it was time for me to go, and then rushed down and started the car and put my blankie down in the back seat. Then he came back and picked me up and held me so close and kissed me, and then he brought me over to Staff and Maya. They knew something wasn't right with me, and I spent a minute letting them say their goodbyes. I didn't have much energy left, so I just let them sniff me and gave them each a couple licks. Then Dad placed me in the back seat with Mom, and my head was in her lap, and she was petting me and loving me and comforting me, while Dad sped to the vet's with one hand on the wheel and one hand on me. The vet was just under 2 miles away, a 5-minute drive from the house, and just as we pulled into the parking lot, I took my very last breath and died in Mom's arms before we ever made it inside. The time was 3:40 a.m. on Thursday, August 22nd, 2024. The days following have been filled with grief and tears and emptiness for everyone I left behind. Maya and staff have been processing in their own ways. Dad could see the sadness in their eyes when I didn't come home and when Mom put away my food bowl from the dog room and Dad condensed all the dog beds from 6 to 4 in most of the rooms. They're all double stacked on each other. When Skippy visited for the first time since my transition, she went over to my bed and just started barking and laid down on it. Maya has taken over the post-dinner hump duties of staff. She doesn't have the greatest form, but it'll do. As life starts to move on without me, the pups hang out by my bed and toys and bones that Dad left in place in the living room as a tribute to my memory. Mom's been an angel through this ordeal, supporting Dad and being there for him and uplifting him when he has been so down. At times, Mom or Dad will look at the dog beds and for a split second in the corner of their eye, they'll see me cuddled up in the pile of blankets like I always used to love doing. Dad feels like there's a piece of him missing, and sometimes, as he's grabbing the leashes for the pups, he'll grab my collar and just close his eyes and smell it to get a hint of my scent. Making this movie about my life has really helped Dad with the coping process and has been a huge help in allowing him to move on. Since I crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, I'm no longer in any discomfort and I'm free to do what I want when I want. I spend my time playing fetch and hanging out with the higher aspects of everyone I love down on earth. It really touched me witnessing how everyone I loved in life reacted to my passing. The amount of pain they went through showed me how much they all truly adored and cherished me, and there is no better feeling than knowing I lived a life and was so deeply loved and appreciated by so many. I'll continue to wait patiently to be reunited with my family again, and in the meantime, I'll do my part as a new guardian angel to make everyone's life easier and safer and happier and better. The saying, all dogs go to heaven, is true, and I can't wait to shower my family and friends with kisses and licks when it's their time to join me across the Rainbow Bridge.